Okay. Let's let's do something. Okay. Arbitrage. Mhm. Okay. Let's start. My battery is almost down. Okay. This should be our fifth week training, and this is the first class of fifth week. And we're going through full arbitrage workflow. Full arbitrage workflow. The reason why I want us to have this section is that once you have a clear picture of arbitrage flow, the full arbitrage workflow, once you have it in mind, once you have a clear picture of it in your head, you can possibly do anything, achieve anything you want to achieve in arbitrage blogging industry. But when you have a foggy and vague picture of the workflow, that's when you start finding it difficult. But when you have the clear picture, then it becomes easier for you to figure everything out, even when you are having issue, even when you are stuck. As long as you have the clear picture of it, you can possibly do something. Now, from keyword research to profit decision, this class is going to be covering both what you've learned and other things to show you the clear full arbitrage workflow from starting from keyword research to ROI decision. Okay, you can see here this is a picture designed to show you how the arbitrage blogging workflow, starting from finding profitable keyword to writing engaging articles, create curiosity-driven posts, run Facebook ad campaign, monitor traffic performance, ROI calculation, to this side where you choose either to scale or pause. Okay, all these things are the things we'll be going through now, be looking into them to know how it looks like. Now, the recap. In today's class, we are connecting all the pieces together. A piece of every single thing we've learned previously. We'll be connecting them together. From the moment you choose a keyword to the moment you decide whether to scale or pause. Whether to scale or pause a campaign. This is the complete arbitrage workflow. And if you understand this class, you understand the business. If you fail to understand this class, that means you'll find it difficult to have a clear picture of everything I'm teaching. And once you understand what you're about to learn this night, the workflow, you will understand that arbitrage blogging is not all that complicated. It's not all that difficult. Okay. Now, what is arbitrage workflow? Arbitrage workflow is the step-by-step process of finding a keyword, creating content, sending traffic, generating revenue, measuring profit, and lastly, making scaling decisions. And arbitrage is not random activity, it is controlled system. It is a controlled system. For you to get it right, you must make sure that what you are doing has a clear focus, is being controlled, is being structured perfectly. Okay? Now, section 1, we're going to start from keyword to profit. So we've learned that what I'm going to do, step 1 of arbitrage workflow is the keyword selection. Okay, start with monetizable keyword, clear search intent, topic that support engagement, and the goal is to choose keyword that attract advertisers. Know that not every keyword is monetizable. I've taught you guys that the reason why so many arbitrage bloggers fail is because they choose keywords that are not monetizable. If the keywords you're choosing are keywords that are not monetizable, you will run arbitrage blogging for 100 years and you will not see any profit. Or you start blaming your tutor or you blame the system. If you don't know much about monetizable keyword, which I've taught you guys when we did our keyword selection and keyword plan, and we're still going to do practical about it. Now, the clear search intent, I've also taught you guys about the search intent, where we learned about navigational search intent, educational, informational search intent, and so many other types of search intent. You must make sure that your keyword has a search intent. Now, the topic that supports engagement, and the goal is to choose keywords that attract advertisers. If you choose a keyword that doesn't attract advertisers, that means no advertiser is paying for that keyword. I've taught you guys all of these things. And because no advertiser is ready or paying for the keyword, you as the blogger, you are not going to be paid. You're not going to make money from it. And that's why I always say that arbitrage blogging is not a business of interest, it's a business of what really works. Okay, you can't just go and choose any keyword of your choice. You must choose a keyword that advertisers are paying for. And if the keyword has no advertiser interest, the traffic will not pay. If you like, drive the whole traffic in the whole world to your website. As long as the keyword you are driving traffic to has a non-monetizable keyword, you're going to lose your money. And that's one secret that leads to so many newbies downfall or failure in arbitrage blogging. And as I've always said, some people always fail in arbitrage blogging before even getting started, starting from the niche you choose and the keywords you are using. And that's why it's always good to learn perfectly, learn well, calm down, be patient, learn enough before you start. Now, step 2, article creation. Create structured SEO article, engaging introduction, proper headings, internal linking, and the goal is to maximize section duration and page views. How you create your articles will determine your SEO performance. It will determine how engaging that content will be. It will determine how session duration and page views are going to be, and that's why you must put up a well-structured SEO article. I've already taught you guys about how to structure content and all of those things. Engaging introduction, I've taught you guys about introduction on your post. Headings, you must make sure that your post has the headers, and internal linking, and also external linking. The goal is to maximize section duration and page views. Now, step 3, Facebook post creation. This, we just finished learning about it a few days ago. Turn article into curiosity-driven caption. Safe policy compliance post, mobile-friendly page. We have taught you guys all of these things. How to make a curiosity-driven caption. Safe policy compliance post. I've taught you guys that. Mobile-friendly preview. And the goal is to encourage clicks without violating policies. Even when placing an ad, when making a normal Facebook post to drive traffic to your website, the goal is to make people click, to encourage clicks without violating Facebook or AdSense policies. Now, step 4, ad campaign launch. We just finished learning this. I think this was our previous class. Ad campaign launch. Launch campaign with controlled budget, selected country, traffic objective, and the goal is to collect performance data. The goal is to collect performance data. Okay. Now, step 5, monitoring performance. When you finally launch your campaign for arbitrage ads to drive traffic to your website, it is good to monitor performance. And these are the things you should track. Track the clicks. How many persons are interested in that your ad, and how many persons are clicking on it. The CPC, you will check your Facebook CPC and also your Google AdSense CPC to make sure that both of them are corresponding. Your Facebook CPC should be lower while your AdSense CPC should be higher, because when your Facebook ad CPC is lower, that means you are spending less amount on ads and you are earning higher from the same ads. But when your Facebook ad manager has a higher CPC and your AdSense has lower CPC, that means you are spending higher on ads and earning lower on ads. And that will lead you into losing your money. So many arbitrage bloggers don't know this, and they don't check this because nobody taught them. But you, as my student, you should bear that in mind, that before you continue running your ad, you must make sure that once your CPC start rising, you must make sure that your CPC of your AdSense is higher than your Facebook CPC. If Facebook is charging you 10 naira per click, AdSense should be paying you 20 naira per click or even 50 naira per click. That's the balance. But if you are charging, if Facebook is charging you 20 naira per click and your AdSense is paying you 10 naira per click, that means you're going to lose your money. Okay? And also, when you start running your ad, your CPC is not going to rise immediately. Your AdSense CPC is not going to rise immediately. And this is the magic that happens. Once you start running your ad, this is what is going to happen. Once you publish your Facebook ad, the Facebook ad CPC is going to be higher. And your AdSense ad might be lower. But what is going to happen is, as the ad continue running, your Facebook ad CPC will start reducing while your AdSense CPC starts increasing. If this doesn't happen between the first day and second day, you are expected to post that ad and maybe start afresh and edit it, recreate everything and make sure that everything is right. Now, section 2, starting from page views to ad revenue breakdown. And how page views generate revenue. I've taught you guys about this. Revenue formula, how to calculate your revenue to know whether you are making money or you are losing money is to divide page views by 1,000 times your RPM. Example, I've taught you guys this already. In fact, it was our first section. Let's assume that your page view, that you have 10,000 page views, and then let's assume you run a Facebook ad and you drive a traffic to your website, and the website, the ad generate 10,000 page views in your website, and the RPM of your AdSense is $4. Your revenue should be $40. This is just example. And the more this your RPM increases, the more your earning keeps increasing. Now, the page views are the bridge between traffic and earnings. The more page views you get, the more you earn. Now, what influences page view revenue? All these things are the things we've learned, but I'm just reminding you guys. Now, the revenue depends on traffic quality, not anyhow quality, anyhow traffic. Depending on where you are getting the traffic from. They will learn about traffic types. I taught you guys about that. The traffic quality. Page revenue, which is your earning, depends on the quality of your traffic, the country you are targeting. During our practical, I'm going to show you all these countries you should target. A profitable country, user behavior, ad placement, session duration. This is actually talking about how long users stays in your website, the things they do in your website when they get your website, which can directly and indirectly influence your page revenue. Now, section 3, calculating ROI, which is ROI. How to calculate it? What is ROI? What is ROI? ROI simply means return on investment. This measures whether your traffic spending is profitable or you are losing your money, and you must know how to calculate this so that you know when to pause and when to continue. Traffic spending is profitable if the formula of ROI is revenue minus ad spending. This means that while you are running your ad, you should be calculating, or after you finish running your ad, you should calculate the amount you earn on your AdSense minus it from the money you spend on buying traffic. If the money you spend on buying traffic is bigger, is higher than the money you are earning, you are getting something wrong. You have to fix it. So your earning should be higher than your ad spend. Now, right example, if you're spending $30 on ads and you're earning $50, that means your profit is $20. I hope this is clear. But if you're spending $30 on ads and your revenue, the money you earn, is $20, that means you're losing $10. So for this one, you have to stop and fix what is wrong. Arbitrage is simple math. Emotion must stay out. Keep your emotion aside. This is not emotional business. You should keep your emotion aside. Be very calculative and know when to move and when to stop. Now, section 4, scale or pause decision. When you have to make decision either to continue or to stop. When to scale, when to make a decision of scaling, continuing with your ad, proceeding with everything you are doing. When you have to do that is when revenue consistently exceeds spend. RPM is stable, CTR is healthy, no policy warnings. If all of these things are is together, then you can proceed. You can continue with your ad. But the rule which you should know is scale gradually, don't rush anything. Now, when to pause? Cost when loss continues after testing. If RPM drops significantly, if your CPC increases sharply, which is the CPC of your ads, your Facebook ads, then you have to pause. If policy risk appears, if you are running ads, you start getting notification from either Facebook or your Google AdSense telling you that there is a policy risk. You have to stop and fix it first. Because if you continue, it might cost your ad account or your AdSense account. And knowing when to stop is as important as knowing when to scale. Don't just be moving blindly. Know when to stop and when to continue. Now, full arbitrage flow diagram. Full arbitrage flow diagram. I'm sorry that this is not placed well, but I did it this way so that you guys can possibly see what's doing. Now, the keyword, starting from the keyword to article, to Facebook post, to page traffic, page views, ad revenue, ROI calculation, and scale or cost. This is a full arbitrage flow diagram. The arbitrage blogging start from the keyword you are using. Okay, so the articles, how you write your articles, and the Facebook post, to the type of content you're using to run traffic, and the paid traffic, how you set up your traffic, the page views, the visitors, the traffic you are getting in your website through your ad, whether they are quality or they are not quality, to the ad revenue. And after the ad revenue, you calculate the ROI and then know whether to continue or to stop. Now, common arbitrage mistakes, which I don't want you to make. The first one is scaling too early. Don't scale too early. Ignoring ROI. Don't ignore ROI. You should calculate it and make sure that you are not losing your money before you continue. Emotional decisions. Don't make emotional decisions as an arbitrage blogger. Be well disciplined and always treat arbitrage blogging as a business, not as a private business. Okay, so treat it as a public business, not as your personal business, because you are connected to so many persons, the Google, advertisers, Facebook, visitors, and yourself. Poor content foundation. Some people, some persons, once they join arbitrage blogging, they will be like, I no longer need to be writing articles frequently. Don't dare that. If you dare it, Google will place ad limit on your account or disable your account. So make sure that you're still creating content. 4 blog posts is enough per week. 3 blog posts is enough per week. Okay, don't say now I'm running arbitrage. I no longer depend on SEO to earn money. My own is to place an ad, drive traffic to my website. When you start having insufficient content, AdSense will hit you. Now, key takeaway from class 13. Arbitrage success depends on systematic execution, clear metrics, controlled scaling, and discipline. These are the things you should bear in mind, and this is how arbitrage blogging works. Now, the key takeaway, the next class preview, the things we'll be learning in our next class, we'll be learning scaling and expansion strategy. Scaling and expansion strategy. Increasing budget safely, expanding to new countries, managing multiple campaigns, and risk controls. These are the things we'll be learning in our next class. And remember, our practical week is fast approaching. So for now, if you have any question, go on and ask me. Ask me a question if you have any. Okay. Seems there's no
There's
question.
no question. I think there is no question.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Wisdom.
Good evening, sir.
I don't have question, but I want to make a request.
Okay. What's your request?
Can you kindly reply my message via WhatsApp?
All right, sir. I will check.
All right.
Lot of things in my head though. Why
Mm.
at times?
Even myself, I'm in laptop since morning. I've not even stepped out. Self. It's not easy at all.
I'll check your message.
All right.
I'll check it. Okay. Any other question, please? Because I have another class to attend. Kelechi, Sir Kelechi, what's your question?
Boss, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to know when our website will be ready. Will it be ready before the
What
practical
is
class?
your domain name? The domain name you sent to me.
The domain name is Scholar Aid at
Okay.
scholaraid.com.
Because there's this group of students that their own website has been completed since. Well, I'll ask my admin to forward the login details to the different owners. Okay.
Okay, sir. Maybe
Maybe you
I will send you my domain name so that you know the exact one I have.
okay.
Okay,
Okay.
good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, I also have dropped you messages, but you've not replied. It's about my own website too. You haven't even asked me anything about the domain name, any information at all. You just said you were going to get back to me, but I've
Okay,
not
you
heard
paid.
anything.
Okay, you paid for website.
Yes, yes.
I'm very sorry. Maybe I did not remember to. Please message me once this class is over.
All right.
You would have reminded me since so that
I reminded you on WhatsApp, but no response.
I'm very sorry about that. Please message me once this class is over so that I will get started.
No problem.
Okay, that's also my own this thing. I want to remind you for my about my website. Oh,
But your own website is different.
oh okay.
It's different.
Okay.
Sorry, Mr. Wisdom.
Sir.
I know it's something. The work is too much for you. Neither is what I'm saying because even me, I have some a little bit challenge that I'm trying to persist from my website, but I'm trying to see if I can sort it out. But if the thing pass my level, I will still disturb you again.
It's all right. One thing you guys should understand is that apart from this class, I still have, let me say, Mr. Carr, this thing classes, his arbitrage blogging classes. I'm handling most of them when it comes to arbitrage blogging and also web design and so many other things. At times, I will not even remember which class to attend. I will have to go and check my distance to make sure that I don't attend the wrong class. So it's not that I'm always ignoring. Most of the times, I do get up to 100 messages every day. At times, some messages will get mixed up. I will no longer know how to. I'll have to wait for when the person will remind me of our discussion. So I'm very sorry for all of those things, but I will make sure that I attend to everybody. Okay. Is there any other question?
Yes, I have question.
Okay, what's your question?
Okay, good evening, Mr. Wisdom. My question is now, since we are almost getting ready for our practical, can we start creating the Facebook page for the that we can use for ad and the rest of them, or should we wait until during the practical session?
During our class, I remember I told you guys to create Facebook page, and some persons have created their own. There are some persons that have created their own Facebook page. Please create your own. I believe creating Facebook page is not difficult. It's very simple. But in case your own encounters issue, and those applications I showed you guys that day, I showed you guys three applications, both Facebook, Ad Manager, and Meta Business Suite. I don't know if you guys have downloaded all those applications. And it's not difficult. Creating Facebook page is not difficult. It's very easy. But if you don't know how to create it, that means you have to wait till our practical class when I will teach you guys how to create it. But if you know how to do, because it's very simple, just to use the name, put the name, other things, and then create it. Okay.
Are we going to use the website name or any name at all?
What's your website niche? The niche you sent to me.
Okay, the niche is what we use.
Yeah, just let me say, just like the one I used to teach you guys previously, which is jobs and scholarship, meaning that the niche which it was created for is job and scholarship.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Any other question? Okay, our class will be ending here because I have another class to attend once this one is off. So for now, see you guys in our next class.
All right.
Night.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.